Hello and welcome to the Mariners Massive. Today we play Western United, but before we do, there's some very important news that I have to share with you. It's not that the consortium planning to take over the club has pulled the plug. Riley Coyne, turned out, doesn't have any cash. Well, there you have it. So unfortunately, the planned takeover will not be taking place. We've been thanked for our patience by owner Mike Charlesworth. And we should be unwise to rule out the possibility of Coyne investigating in the club in future. As a result, the transfer embargo has been lifted. We're allowed to make offers for players. We've received a couple of bids for Daniel Bowman. In fact, he's out of contract at the end of the season. Not really thinking of keeping hold of him, to be honest. Then there was the usual training report. Kai Rolls doing well this week. The plan was for us to secure Champions League qualification proper against Western United. So we're pretty much there anyway because of our goal difference. However, then more things happened. As you will see, Tom Rodgick speaking out on behalf of the Mariners. We were prepared for a record points haul, record number of wins, set to break the record goals tally. Even Graham Arnold, the Socceroos boss, got in touch to say that we should look out for experienced midfielder Victor Sanchez. I mean, Western United, they do have some very good players all over the pitch. Josh Risdon, Alessandro Diamanti, Besart Barisha. However, after attending the press conference, I got back to find that my comments had been taken on board and the Mariners have won the A-League regular season title, the Premiership, due to results elsewhere. We don't even have to beat Western United. We have triumphed. We are Premiership champions. Hang on. Premiership winners. I can't say champions, can I? Because we will then compete for the championship. In doing so, we have, of course, secured a home semi-final, which means that we will have the advantage against teams that have to play already to get there. Mariners fans are understandably ecstatic, and as well they should be. Imagine if Alan Stadjic pulls this off in Rio. Up there at the moment, of course, are Melbourne City, but the Mariners aren't far behind. They could do it. We were down as 250 to 1 at the start of the season. Graham Arnold heaping praise on myself, and the board are indeed ecstatic. There we have it. The board stated that with Tango at the helm, anything seemed possible, and they were delighted for the success the manager had brought them. There you have it. The minimum expectation was that the team finished bottom of the league this season. Imagine that. We've gone on to become Premiership winners. A couple of fitness tests for the game to come. Obviously not going to risk Daniel De Silva, and probably, if I'm honest, Gianni Stensness. I was going to swap him out if I haven't already. Nope, he's coming out in exchange for Josh Nisbet. I'm pretty happy with the rest of the team apart from that. Andrew Redmayne will start. Yeah, Ruan Tongic suspended for this one, I believe. Therefore, he will not take part. Everything else looks pretty good. So, that is the update. We have done it. I should say the result that has brought us the win, I guess it's Wellington Phoenix yesterday. Yep, they drew 1-1 with Sydney FC. So of course all of this will be reviewed in the A-League rundown on Sunday, but I just wanted to cut in before we head to Western United, just to say that we are winners. We are the Premiership holders heading into the final series and the Championship. Whether we can convert that one trophy into two, we shall find out very soon. Interestingly though, just a bit of added information, David Ball, who scores for Wellington Phoenix there, on the transfer list. He could be leaving. And there we have Scott McDonald scoring for Brisbane Roar. Not something that you're going to see anymore in real life, obviously. So the next time you hear my voice, we will be over at GHMBA Stadium. Have I got that right? GMHBA Stadium. See, my apologies. Currently managed by John Anastasidis. I mean, we all know that names aren't going to be my strong point. I'm just going to call him John A. John A, I'm sure, will do a fantastic job as a caretaker with the green and black. But yes, as I say, the next time you hear my voice will be after this very short 5-second break, and then we will be into the game proper. I'll see you there. You join me in the tunnel with Joe Cooper from the Gosford Football Paper. After winning the A-League regular season, the Premiership, surely the Borden fans are going to be even more demanding! ! Won't this pile extra pressure on you as manager? Oh no, I'm going to have to shake the head on that one and say that, if anything, this victory has lifted the pressure on me. Rowan Tongic is suspended. How big of an absence will he be? He is a massive miss. It's not ideal, but we're adapting. That's what we're going to say. Welcome to GMHBA Stadium. Hopefully I've said that right. Also known as Cardinia Park, out in Geelong, which is not pronounced Geelong, as I thought it might be. So it's difficult with Australians and hard G's, because Kogarah is a hard G. This one isn't. So there you go. But we just had sight of the old table. Not sure if we got Guard of Honour, actually, as we came out to play Western United FC, one of the two newest teams in the A-League. They do have a couple of superstars in Alessandro Diamanti, Besart Berisha, one of my personal favourite A-League players of all time. In terms of their formation, actually I haven't really had a chance to take it in. But we've got an early corner. Ollie Bozanic there with the ball in. Josh Nisbet is going to sweep up, affectionately known as the Work Experience Kid by Andy Harper. No comment. Berisha goes round a defender. I haven't seen that for several years, I have to say. But it is Andrew Redmayne in the Mariners' goal. There you go. Diamante with a great corner there, right on the head of Durante. And there is the opening goal. This is, of course, something of a free hit for Central Coast Mariners. We are Premiership winners. We're just getting ready for the Championship now. As I was looking at, before I was so rudely interrupted, I was going to have a look at the Western United formation, which, yeah, 4-3-3. Not, of course, something that you will see a lot from Mark Rudan. I have to say, Rude's really sticking with his 3 at the back formation as Bozanic goes through. Bowman goes through. Clisby now with the cross in, and it's hit first time. Unfortunately, doesn't go anywhere. They've got Curto in goal. Now he's been replaced in real life by Ryan Scott. Got the opportunity while Curto was out, and hasn't looked back ever since. Absolutely solid performances from the lad, deserving of his place in the team. Redmayne with the kick out. It's a bit poor, isn't it? No wonder you got released by Sydney FC, mate. But there's the ball through. It's Connor Payne, who is in real life a very dangerous left wing back, and he's earned a penalty here. Is VAR going to check it? Yes, they've approved the penalty. Nisbet now going to take a yellow card. Here comes, I think it'll be Diamante. It will be. And he sends Andrew Redmayne the wrong way. This could be a bit of a hammering here. Perhaps the after party has got to the few of the lads. That is disappointing. Sorry, I will get through their formation. It's 4-3-3 with Tomoki Imai at the back. I think he's a really good player. Dylan Parias at right back. And they've got a midfield trio of Tommy Uzcock, Victor Sanchez and Max Burgess, which I think is pretty solid. In terms of ourselves, the Mariners, who are actually on the attack here, with Bowman, a shot saved by Philip Curto. Let's see if he can spark the counter-attack here. He can indeed with a long ball downfield. Good ball out. But unfortunately, Diamante beaten to the ball. Certainly unfortunate for the green and black, who are playing in green and white today. As Connor Payne is through on goal. Great movement from him. But unfortunately, again that word, can't find the back of the net. Max Burgess in real life angling for a move, possibly to one of the Sydney clubs. Bit of a shame really, because his career has kind of stalled this season. Perhaps better to get his head down and work hard at it. Not to be. I should say at the Mariners team we've got Redmayne in goal for his debut, so he's already conceded 2 goals. Louis Fenton at right back, Niedermeyer and Rolls centre half, as we saw. Ron Tongic suspended. Clisby is on the left, and then we've got Nisbet and Bozanic in central midfield. Urena, Bowman and Ruiz Diaz supporting Matt Simon. Unfortunately though, it looks like an injury to George Niedermeyer. We may have to replace him here. And we don't have, I'd say, a like-for-like replacement on the bench. As Tommy Uscott coming forward with the ball. And that is the 3rd goal. But is it offside? Video. Oh, the goal doesn't stand. Goal disallowed by VAR. So we'll see here the lines being on the screen. Well, it's a tight one, isn't it? It's a very tight one. In that situation, do you want to see the attacker given the benefit? Possibly. Redmayne with another poor kick out, it has to be said. And we're not able to get a foot on the ball here at all. Payne's through, and Payne scores. That is 3-0 to Western United. They are not doing well in the league this year. They're not going to make the finals. So this is a bit of a concern that we are being drawn out. Andrew Redmayne should do better. I think you got a hand to that. But it is a bit of a worry here as Berisha's ball through. Yep, there's Payne just marginally staying onside. Good play by him. And it crashes in off the crossbar. So we are going to make the change just before half time. Niedermeyer wants to stay on, but the injury's affected him. I don't trust him. Instead, we're going to bring on Negro for Niedermeyer, and then we're going to move him out to left back. That's the change. It's lucky that you can't see me, because you would have seen my tongue out of my mouth just then. We're going to ask Louis Fenton to mark Connor Payne. Brilliant. Yeah, scored 1 and had 1 disallowed. Now we're going to man mark him. Well done, as always, Big John Aloisi, for that feedback there. It would be good to at least get a goal back. Matt Simon, a bit off colour. I think we might replace him at half time, to be honest. Although that would be our 2nd substitution. Not entirely certain about that. Yes, we've already told Louis Fenton to man mark him. I think we are going to make that change, you know. Let's bring on Alu Qual for Matt Simon. And I think it's time to thrash the arms a little bit. I am far from pleased what I've seen from the team. Lads, let's get a foot on the ball here. Bowman doing exactly that, but loses it again there. We're not competing very well. This is probably one of our worst games of the season. And they've all been broadcast on YouTube, so there's no hiding from anywhere. Back to Negro. Now Clisby forward. But it's cut out again. Really need to keep the ball on the deck, lads. Everything that's going in the air, the likes of Durante and Tomoki Imai are winning out of hand. Ball goes out for a throw-in here. Is that a highlight now? Ball going out for a throw-in? Yeah, as you can see there, big performances at the top of the field from the Western United trio. Durante and Curto both having good games. None of our lads have even broached the 7.0 mark, as that should have been another goal really for Connor Payne. Good effort from him. And it has to be said, we're not at the races here. We're not laying a glove on them as Qual almost gives up the ball. Bozanic now to Negro. It's going to come out to Nisbet. Back all the way to Kai Rolls. Look at how poor that was. Had the opportunity to go around the box and instead went right the way back to our defence. That's not what we've been like all season. As the referee there just bottles giving Imai a booking. I don't know if you saw that there on the highlight bar. Diamante's corner. Not going anywhere, but we've got a throw in. I mean, yeah. Just throw it to them. Maybe that would help. As Payne, who should have a hat-trick by now, clean through on goal, shanks the ball wide to the left of Redmayne's post. We're now on 64 minutes, and there's not really much happening in terms of our team. Fenton into the box there, but still nobody can get a decent foot on the ball. Although I have to say, Western United, not the best supported of clubs. It looks like about 3 people have turned up to watch this one, as again the highlight goes to nothing. Ruiz Diaz not playing well. I think it might be time to hook him. We're going to bring on Lewis Curry. See if that young man can do any better against a Western United side that I think are better than their league position suggests. I mean, that's not really a controversial thought, considering they're winning 3-0 against the Premiership winners. Bowman inside now. Negro with the cross. Can we get a goal back? We cannot, is the answer. Nisbet now. Urena through. And it's cleared again to Moki Imai. Really good player. Like him a lot. And there's Curto with another good save. It's not like we haven't had efforts on goal. We just can't seem to find a way past the Polish goalkeeper, I think he is. And there's one held by Redmayne, finally. I mean, if you look at the stats, 11 shots by the Mariners, 12 now for Western United. They've not had a massive amount on target compared to us, 6 plays 4, but their XG is more than double. Just goes to show the quality of the chances that they've been carving. And we have been absolutely nowhere. Right, I'm going to tell the lads to fire up here. Bowman off for Michael Yanota. Why not? I mean, it can't hurt, can it? Just want 1 goal back before the end. Can we get 1 goal back? Give the fans something to cheer, something to go home with as Yanota comes in. Oh, it's straight at Curto again. And now there's Payne through on goal. Redmayne makes the save. And no subsequent highlight. We've had 4 bookings in the game. That tells me that we've been chasing it, to be honest. As probably, is this the last highlight? Oh, we're on 89 minutes, so probably not. As Alu Qual actually does something with the ball? No, of course not. It's headed back to a Western United player, Ivan Vucica. And there's the final insult. Besart Berisha has scored. Is he offside? The goal is upheld. They've given the goal. 4-0 we have lost to Western United. I am absolutely disgusted. What's this going to mean? I mean, it goes through Redmayne like salt through a widowed woman. What are you doing, man? You are going back to the bench for the next game. I mean, it goes through him. Oh, and now he brings on Lackey Wales. Unbelievable. Absolutely shocking performance from the Mariners. Worst game of the season. Are they still drunk? I mean, we've been celebrating the Premiership win, but... Oh, this is going to be 5, isn't it? Connor Payne through. He's all the way through, lads. He waltzed through there like a dancer. Had so much time and space he could have made a phone call. And we've given them a corner. I mean, what are we playing at here? Connor Payne with the delivery. I'm surprised it's not a 5th, to be honest. Yanota picks it up, but you know it's not going anywhere. And Central Coast Mariners have been spanked by Western United. Just after this game, I'll show you the league table and see how unlikely this would have been beforehand, as Dylan Parias wins the ball back, and it's all over. We haven't laid it... No. Look away now. We do not deserve this celebration. We've just lost 4-0. Have you no shame? Don't shake his hand. Don't pick up that trophy. Don't raise it above your head. And don't let the fireworks go off. Yes, you'll see there, little Charlie in the middle of that, just giving a polite cricket clap. You know, just it's the two fingers on the hand there. Do not bust out the cartwheel. Whoever is going to do it, don't do it. Yeah. Oh, Andrew Redmayne, you are a fraud. I mean, okay. There you have it. Not one player better than a 6.8 for Negro. Oh, well done. Well done you. Redmayne a 6.7. I've never seen out like it. Never in my life. Let's just show you the table to see where that's taken Western United. 9th. They are 9th. And they're 6 points back. Oh, with a game in hand on Sydney FC. Then again. Later on today, we've got Melbourne City against Perth Glory. That's pretty much a dead rubber down the bottom end of the field, end of the table. I mean, 4-0 against Western United. And that's not to say Western United aren't a good team, because they certainly are. They've got some very good players. And in the game, obviously, Mark Rudan's been sacked. He's been replaced. And they're playing better football as a result with a different formation. They have, of course, in real life, experimented with this 4 at the back in recent weeks. So, art imitates life yet again. Thank you for joining me today on what was a good day. Might not end that way. There's just a couple more games of the season left. And then it's finals football. But on this evidence, I don't think we'll be going that far. Thanks for joining me today. And join us on Sunday for the A-League FM21 rundown, where we look at all the news, the events, the results of every team in the A-League. All 12 teams we review, see what's happening with them, where they are on the table, who scored their goals, who is on their way out. I'll see you then.